There are some civilian vehicles and machines you can imagine being repurposed for military use, but what's being put forward by Renault Group and Thales seems like a stretch. It was in June at Eurosatory 2026 that the two French companies jointly presented the 4 Troop, a prototype version of the VCMR vehicle adapted to meet new operational requirements for land forces. Let's briefly take a look at what's being pitched for today's video. It said that the project draws on Renault Group's technological and industrial know-how and Thales's state-of-the-art secure onboard communications and connectivity technologies to develop a new generation of rugged multi-mission vehicles that can be produced quickly and at optimum cost. What makes these civilian platforms militarized are the integrated UAV systems, advanced sensors, hybrid secure communication solutions, and AI-enabled decision aids. It's all of this that is said to allow the vehicle to augment land forces' capabilities for enhanced perception, faster reaction times, and greater operational efficiency. The Renault prototype presented at Eurosatory integrates advanced Thales technologies for secure communications, tactical connectivity, operational coordination, and decision support. It said that the vehicle has substantial data processing capabilities and the ability to operate and coordinate UAVs and UGVs in support of a wide range of operational mission profiles, while also providing land forces a fully functional mobile command center that can be configured to meet the requirements of land force missions. It wasn't made clear to us, but looking at Renault's civilian lineup of vehicles, we're quite sure that the 4 Troop Coupe is based on the Rafale hyper-hybrid E-Tech 4x4. Since the press release says that the 4 Troop prototype is a 4x4 vehicle with a hybrid drivetrain, we're even more convinced that it's a Rafale adaptation. The van, on the other hand, looks to be an adaptation of the company's master panel van. Don't quote us on that, but, well, the images do line up quite well, don't you think? At the same time, it looks like the specific vehicle isn't as important, as Renault says that the solution is, quote, compatible with several vehicles in the Renault Group range, including SUVs and utility vehicles. But we also have to say that all of this is made more confusing since Renault has a seemingly identically named civilian program, also going by the name 4 Troop. This looks to be a series of vehicles based on the Renault 4 hatchback, adapted for various fleet roles in the civilian world. Whether or not there's a connection between these 4 Troop programs, it's said that such military offerings make it possible to series produce vehicles for, quote, rapid deployment at optimum cost. The press release adds that the armed forces will also benefit from Renault Group's after-sales skills for maintenance and through-life support of the vehicles, and to lighten their logistical footprint. Franck Nareau, Engineering Vice President of Vehicle Projects and Operations at Renault Group, had this to say about the new offering. With the VCMR, which draws on the extensive range of Renault Group platforms, we are exploring a pragmatic, sovereign approach to operational mobility to quickly address new armed forces requirements and enhance the ability to anticipate developments and take action in the theatre of operations. Building on tried and trusted civil platforms and our industrial production capacity, we are proposing an agile, resilient capability that can be mobilized immediately. Now, we're probably all in agreement about the main drawbacks to this proposed strategy: a lack of armor and basic protection, as well as limited off-road mobility. One has to wonder how Renault plans to address these gaps, as there's zero mention of armor in the press release, while we're not sure much could be done to enhance mobility of most vehicles with their low ground clearance. These seem like basics for military use, even when further back from the front lines, and so not addressing these points has us a little confused. But that's your brief look at the 4 Troop concept as pitched by Renault and Thales. We get their main point regarding industrial production capacity and rapid mobilization, as well as having access to Renault Group's through-life support and supply chain. But, well, we still have questions. What do you think about all this? Do you think the French army or some other military would go for this? Let us know by leaving a comment.